blanket out. No, that's not right, is it? I can't tell. Your sweater's so dark.
What does that have to do with it?
Where does your arm end and where does it begin? I literally can't see that. They probably can't see it. Nobody. It's like you only have one arm. One arm Jeff, we call you. So that thing fell. But I think a piece of it is somewhere in the studio and I have no idea where it went.
Awesome.
I don't know where it went. I've been looking, but I can't see it.
What is it?
One of the twisty knobs. Do you know what I mean? Twisty knobs.
Yeah, the silver thing?
Yep. Twin sweater. Show them the logo. Twins. Hello everyone and welcome back to Foster the Meeple, a channel all about
board games.
And
more board games.
And
more board games.
And
more board games.
Exactly. Today is an episode of Board Games and Brew. Well, guess what? We've already had 2 brews today, and there's so many board games.
2 brews have passed.
2 brews have passed. There's so many board games that there's no space for a brew.
There is.
So just know the brew is already inside of us.
Yep.
And it is here in spirit. But the point is, today's video is a haul.
It's in our bellies.
It's in our bellies.
Brewing.
Brewing. Remember that song I made up that time? Have to poo, let it brew, let it stew inside of you.
I do remember that. You're very proud of that.
I was very proud. It was a very good rhyme. Anyways, we're here today with another haul video. It's been about a month since our last one, so that obviously means that we've acquired a ton of games. Anyways, we have so many games, we should just jump into it. We've already wasted too much time. Jeffrey, do you want to start or do you want me to start?
Sure, I'll go ahead.
Okay.
First up from Thunderworks Games, we have Cape May.
Yeah.
Cape May is one we've wanted to try for a very long time, and Thunderworks sent us a very large package of games.
You'll see many games from Thunderworks.
And we are slowly going to work through them.
Yeah.
We've already played one of them, not this one. But this one is cool for us because the theme.
Yeah, the theme is really cool. It's very, like, coastal. It is based on a place in, I think, New Jersey.
I, just love the looks of it.
We love the looks of it.
I don't know anything about it other than that. It looks great. I'm
pretty sure it's, like, a lightweight game.
I remember when it, came out, there was some buzz around it.
Yeah, it feels, like, very different vibes, though, from, like, the rest of the Thunderworks games. So the next one from Thunderworks that they sent was, just so you know, all of the games from Thunderworks were sent, so if we forget to say it, just, there's a disclaimer. They sent Goblin Vaults, which is a card-based game that I really don't know much about, but you could play it solo.
I very much enjoy the role-player world.
Yeah, it's all set in the role-player world. It's very, like, fantasy, like, Dungeons & Dragons-esque, you know?
And the art's cool.
Tyler and Ilya over at Covray did, I think, a review or an overview of this, so if you're interested in learning more, you can go and check it out, but we will hopefully be getting this to the table VV soon.
Next up is a game we've actually played. We thought we owned it.
We did not.
Jamie's brother owns it.
Yeah.
And we had just borrowed it for a very long time.
Oops.
And that is Role Player.
We love Role Player.
Some of these are still in shrink. I de-shrinked a bunch of them and then I just
gave up.
Stopped.
Don't worry
but
about it.
I'm just going to pull out quickly for time. They also sent us the Monsters and Minions expansion, which we haven't played.
We haven't played. We had it sitting on our shelves for a while.
We played the other one.
Friends and Fiends.
Yeah.
I think. But so we borrowed Role Player from my brother when he lived in Egypt for years. That's why we thought we owned it. Thunderworks was like, oh, we'll send you this expansion. This is apparently the best expansion. I think there's 2.
Yeah.
And we're like, oops, we actually don't own this game. So anyways, that's how we ended up with both of these.
That being said, Role Player is good.
Good.
We good. Very much like playing Role Player. We do have Role Player Adventures.
You can see the light shining
which we haven't played yet.
That's true.
But I very much enjoy Role Player.
Same. We have Lockup, which we actually played yesterday, and we really enjoyed it.
I want to play it at 4.
Yeah, I'd like to play it at 4. We obviously played it at 2 players. I think this game will shine at a higher player count. I did too.
I liked it enough to be like, I want to try that again.
Samesies. So, and I've heard really good things. Like, a lot of people really enjoyed this
Apparently
game.
the expansion's really good.
Oh, really?
There's a few people in the Discord that Was that you or a cat?
It was me.
I thought it was a cat. There's a people in the Discord asking if we'd played with the expansion, so
We have not.
I can't remember what it was called.
Well, they sent us 3 expansion map packs for cartographers.
Yeah.
Which we love. So I'm very excited. We got...
I want to play that with
Tristan.
Tristan. Tristan really wants to play that. And we
Does
just
he?
haven't pulled it out when he's been here.
This one's called Afril. This one's called Nebulous. And this one's called Undercity, I think.
It literally says Undercity.
I can't read that. So these 3 games here are from Claridon Game. They are all party-esque. Oh, there's another one.
I thought there was 4.
Wordsmithing. It's wordsmithery. These 4 games were all sent by Claridon Games, and they are all kind of party-style games. I believe that they are going to be launching their games into Target soon.
Oh, cool.
And so they're doing some promos. So we haven't played any of these yet because they are all party-style games, and we haven't had a chance to get down and party.
You should
lately.
maybe try these out at work.
I might, yeah. These are the types of games I think I would like to bring to work for sure. So this one is called Priorities.
Maybe not this one, though.
Definitely not this one. Priorities, a party game of absurd choices. It's kind of like Fun Facts a little bit, but a little bit different. The Mole is an adult party game for shady people, so I assume similar to Cards Against Humanity, which is not really our vibe, but I don't know. We haven't played it.
Sure.
Herding Cats is a set collection game, and then Wordsmithery is a word game, which I
Talk
think...
about a good theme for you, though.
Yeah, so I think that these 3 in particular, I would definitely take to work.
Wordsmithery looks really cool.
Yeah, maybe. We're having people over this week, so maybe we
Choose a
can
card,
try one.
read out a tricky word and 3 possible definitions for that word. Team guesses the word's definition to win points.
Oh, it's like
There are
that.
easier cards for kids. First team to 10 points wins. That's cool.
It's like the game from Jackbox.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Yeah, we'll definitely play that soon. Anyways, excited to try some new party games. You know, we're always down for a good party game.
Next up from Gem Time Games, from our good friend Paul,
Paul in the Discord.
who is in our Discord, we have Gempire Zarmon's Demands.
I
A
demand
game of
it.
endless stratagems. This game won an award.
It did. It's on the box.
It's on the box?
It's on the other side. 2023.
Ion Award. That's
Ion
what it is.
Award.
Paul is a good friend and member of the Discord and has been part of the growth of our channel just from a viewer standpoint for a while. And Paul was kind enough to send this over to us. We have not had a chance to play it. However, we've heard really good things about it from our friends over at Table Knots who did get a chance to try it. And we are hopefully going to get this played soon. It looks awesome.
You know me, I love gems.
I, again, have heard really good things. So excited to give this a try.
Yeah, super excited. Okay, I'm just going to grab things that are close to me. The next thing that we have is Medium, a mind-reading party game. I believe this was designed by Nathan Thornton. I'm like 99.9% sure, who is also the designer of Green Team Wins.
Yeah.
And just the most sweetest human you could ever meet.
And we get this one from...
We got this from the Boardroom Game Cafe?
Yes.
Yes. We went shopping at a few different locations. So,
Yes.
Boardroom Game Cafe. Anyways, we bought this when the Doolins were visiting because Emily was really interested in trying it. We had played it before. We really enjoyed it. Another one that would be perfect for like work game nights. Just like a party game. And it is simple and it is fun and it's funny.
It's very easy to play
brings
too.
good laughs. Yeah.
Very easy to play. From 25th Century Games, we actually have a couple. We have Motor City, which is the next iteration of Roll and Rights, I guess, in the Three Sister Fleet and then Motor City.
Yes.
So in conjunction with Motor City Gameworks.
Yeah, and it's Nate or Matt Pinchback and Ben Riddle. Is that?
Yeah, Ben Pinchback and Matt Riddle.
Flip-flopped.
This is the only one we haven't played in that little series, and I'm really excited to play it because
just arrived.
I do like Fleet theme, but I feel like I would like this one the most of the
It's gonna be hard to beat
three.
Three Sisters.
I'm interested in playing this given the theme of it, which is
Cars.
Yeah, Auto Plant.
Auto Plant. Kanban.
So it's like Kanban, but in Roll. Right?
Sweet. Sweet. And then we also got Raw, which is the new implementation of Raw, which is a game that I know you are very excited for. I actually know nothing about it. It's quite heavy physically.
It's a bidding game.
Is it a Knizia?
It is a Knizia. And I really don't know where I'm going to land with it. But
it's a bidding game.
Very much like the theme.
Mm-hmm.
And I do like a good Knizia with some Ian O'Toole art. So...
We love Ian O'Toole. We've already done a full video on this, but this is Freelancers from Plaid Hat Games. We did do a sponsored preview of this, so you can check that out if you'd like to learn more, but this was sent by Plaid Hat Games, and it is the next game in the Crossroads type of game series, essentially. Yeah. And I love it.
It's a good one. All right, next up from Osprey Games, we have Undaunted Battle of Britain.
Which just came out.
This was sent to us from Osprey. I've talked a ton about Undaunted, I feel like. It's one of my favorite games. It's in my top 10. Yeah. I've only played Normandy.
Very excited to play this.
I'm very excited to play Battle of Britain. We're actually going to be playing it soon.
Yeah.
I just need to do a quick little rules refresher, make sure there's no like crazy differences between this and Normandy. And then Jamie and I are going to play it, possibly this weekend.
Yeah. So. The next game I have... is called Mouse, Cheese, Cat, Cucumber. Jamie, what is the game? No idea. Not a clue. We were at Lancelot Games, and I just started grabbing small box games, and this was one of them because I saw that you could play it solo, takes 12 minutes to play, and I just think it's really funny. Mouse, Cheese, Cat, Cucumber. I think you're building out paths. Yeah, it's like you're building out a maze and trying to escape. I have no idea.
That sounds cool.
But, like, look how little. Yeah, I'm excited to play it.
The art's really cool on it, too. I was looking at it the other day.
Pacha.
All right, next up from Pencil First Games, we have Mall Peak. This is the next iteration in the Skulk Hollow series. Mm-hmm. We've played Skulk Hollow a long time ago.
Yeah.
And I remember liking Skulk Hollow a lot, and I know a lot of people love Skulk Hollow. I know it's a very popular game.
Yep.
And it's a two-player game. Yeah. Mall Peak is as well.
Yeah.
So anytime there's a beautiful little two-player game thrown in our lap,
we love to see it.
You love to see it.
Yeah. It is cross-compatible with Skulk Hollow as well. So this one features bears and 3 new guardians, and the other one featured foxes and some guardians, so you can cross-play.
Oh, cool. Mm-hmm. Yep. It looks great.
I'm very excited.
Sorry, I'm just getting a little bit tossed up by the name. Keith Matchka. Isn't that the guy that runs Thunderworks?
He designed this?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Crazy.
That's a crazy go. We got some games from Plan B. We got Camel Up the card game, freaking Azul in a bag, Azul Mini, and they're, it's a big boy. And we also got Village Big Box.
They weren't kidding.
They weren't kidding. The box is very, very big. So we have played these 2 so far, and I'm hoping to learn this one soon. Azul Mini we covered on our previous snapshot, so all you need to know that this is a mini version of Azul. And it comes in a bag, and you can take it wherever you want to go, and it's very cute. And then Camel Up, the card game, is Camel Up as a card game.
2-player, too.
2-player, and we have played this, and it was super fun.
It was really good iteration. Yeah.
So we've had a bunch of people ask, because we posted about it on Instagram and stuff, which should I get? Do I need this if I have Camel Up? Like, honestly, if you want to travel with Camel Up,
you can play this at more than 2-player.
You could play this from 2 to 6. But if I had to choose, if I could only have one, I would obviously pick Camel Up.
Yeah, it's hard to say because like they're just different.
Yeah.
Like
just
one
different.
Is one I want to pull out at a game day that's in my house or someone else's.
But I could take this to conventions.
If I want to travel and play a little Camel Up with friends that maybe aren't close.
This could be a great cottage game.
That aren't close, and I'm only going to see once or twice every year, and I want to experience Camel Up with them. I would probably bring that.
So show.
I am excited to play Village.
Yeah, I don't know anything about it except for that it's real big.
It looks good. Next up, we had a delivery from Lion Rampant.
We were not expecting
Which we were not expecting, and that is Twilight Inscription and Dominant Species Marine.
Which we almost bought the other day.
We've almost bought it numerous times. Again, we had no idea these were coming, so thank you to Lion Rampant for sending these along. I've heard mixed things about Twilight Inscription.
It's a roll and write that takes like a bajillion hours.
Yeah, I've heard it just takes
90
too long.
to 120 minutes.
For what a roll and write typically is like. But Hadrian's Wall played long, I feel.
Yeah, I feel that too.
Anyway, I've not played Twilight Imperium yet,
Mm-hmm.
so this is maybe an intro to it.
Sure, yeah.
However, I am super excited for Dominant
Oh my
Species
God.
Marine. Dominant Species is one of our favorite games combined. We both really like Dominant Species, and this is the newest iteration of that.
And it's in the water.
It's in the water, and I'm super excited to try it. I would like to play it very soon, if we could.
Yep.
You would need a quick little refresher, I'm sure, though.
Hundo. Another one that we got from the Boardroom Game Cafe was Hooky. We've already talked about this in a recent snapshot, so I won't say too much other than the fact that this might be my favorite game of 2023 so far.
That's
There
what
I
you
said
keep
it.
saying.
That's what I keep saying.
All right.
So it must be true.
Next up from Lucky Duck Games, we have It's a Wonderful World and the new expansion, Leisure and Decadence, which is a campaign expansion
So exciting.
for Wonderful World. Jamie has not played
I haven't
Wonderful
played.
World. I've played it on BGA.
It's a deck builder?
I know like 75% how it works. Yeah, it is a deck builder.
Mm-hmm.
And it's very quick, very snappy, and very good. First, we need to get Jamie on board with It's a Wonderful
Gotta
World.
get me on board.
And then get through the campaign expansion.
Yeah, very excited.
6 envelopes. You can replay the campaign to discover 2 possible endings. Oh, that's neat.
Ooh, alternate endings.
New game mechanics. Think of new strategies to win.
You love to see it.
Yeah. I think you're really going to like
I
that.
have a feeling I am. I know
Yeah.
a lot of people who have similar game tastes to me like
Doolin
this.
very much
So
likes this
that
game.
means I'll love it.
Yeah.
Okay, next one I got from the Boardroom Game Cafe. I walked by this one day, and then the next time I went back, I had to buy it. It's called Surrealist Dinner Party. I know basically nothing about it other than you're throwing a dinner party for surrealist artists and like writers, and that's all I know. I don't know. I thought, like, look how weird it looks. And then, of course, when I bought it, the guy at the counter was like, oh, wow, like, what, do you like surrealist art? And I was like, I don't know anything about it, dude. I just think this game looks weird, and I like weird games.
I don't know anything about it, sweetheart.
I don't know anything about it, sweetheart. I just wanted it. So, I'm very excited to try it.
No thanks.
No thanks.
An
No
old,
merci.
an old classic.
No merci.
We've not owned No Thanks. We've played a ton of No Thanks on BGA.
Yeah.
And this will just be a really good addition to when we have game days and we want some light filler. I do think maybe we should play this Thursday with
Absolutely, we
Kyle
should.
and
I
Matt.
freaking love this. Do you think your parents could play? Do you think your mom could play this?
Maybe. We could try it.
I think so.
Yeah, we could try it out. My dad won't.
You could play this with anybody.
My dad wouldn't
It's
play
so
anything
fun.
like this, but my mom might. Yeah.
No merci.
No, merci.
Okay, we had one of our viewers, lovely viewers, sent me Orchard.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a 9-card solitaire game that I have wanted to try for forever. And I have already played it. Spoiler alert, super duper fun and super portable. Thank you to our viewer, Discord member, for sending this along. I appreciate it so much. And I'm taking it everywhere I go.
All right, next up we have the expansion to the Reckoners, and this is Steel Slayer. I got this from Max over at Table Knots. He grabbed it for me a while ago. I can't remember
Gen Con?
if he got it at
last
Gen
year?
Con last year. It's been a long
It was either
time.
at Origins or Gen Con.
Yeah, because he was supposed to bring it to PAX and then forgot.
Yeah.
Anywho,
Classic.
The Reckoners is a really good cooperative game based off of one of my favorite book series called the Reckoner series.
Brandon
And
Sanderson.
this is just more of that game. However, we've only played the game one time, but it's very good. It's very difficult and super pretty. And the expansion is just more awesomeness.
Okay, the next one is, some might call it New Hotness. I don't know who
I didn't know if
are.
you'd want to add that.
And that is Disney Mastermind. My brother got this for me for my birthday. He saw it at Value Village and he's like, do you want this? And I was like, heck yeah, I do. And then we got it and I was like, that's not Walt Disney. Who is this guy?
Jamie's brother is like...
He found Fog of
I
Love.
know.
$5.99.
I know. Sometimes you get a hit, you know?
Sometimes you just get a hit. I think this could be a hit. I'm actually really excited.
I am
to play
too.
it.
I just talked about, we just had a little game day. And I was like, man, I'm excited to give that a try.
Same. It says a simple mastermind game of cunning and logic for 2. It's a 2-player only Disney game with whoever this dude is.
So good. All right. Next up, we have Black Fleet, and this also was sent from a viewer. You know who you are, and thank you very much for sending it to us.
So excited.
This person saw that we mentioned this game in one of our BGG lists. Have you played it? And we hadn't, and they very much enjoy this game and wanted us to experience it, so they ended up sending it along to us. I absolutely love this theme. When I was bringing it out to be included in this video, we're actually having a game day this week, and I was like, man, I really wish we could maybe learn this.
What kind of game is it?
And by we, I mean Jamie, because it's a 3 to 4 player count, and I would very much like to play this because it looks super fun. So thank you again to, you know who you are. I don't want to say names in case they don't appreciate that. Yeah. Thank you so much for sending that along. Speaking
of themes and things that I love, vampires. Not just vampires. Tech-savvy vampires. This is Silicone Vania from WizKids. WizKids did send this along for review, and you may recognize this because we did talk about it in one of our most anticipated games videos, because I freaking love vampires so much, and Jeff and I both work in tech, and this is about vampires like in Silicon Valley, basically. It has like a bidding mechanic and everything, and there's a bit of like a tile placement.
Yeah, I think we're playing this one Thursday, aren't we?
Yes, we're going to try and play this one Thursday. I need to learn it. It did not look difficult, but it's almost like got an overboss feel. I don't know.
That's what I got. When I read it briefly, that's the vibe I got.
Vibes are on point.
All right, next up we have Biblios. So this also was part of the Max delivery package. Brought up by the Duel and Duet.
Duel and Duet.
Biblios is one we had a ton of fun playing forever ago at the Boardroom Game Cafe.
It was our first time going, I think.
It was our first time going there together after we had kind of started the channel.
Yeah.
Biblios played really well at 2-player, and it's kind of just a easy little like set collection with a super mean element to it, where you're basically just trying to screw each other over with colors and that sort of thing.
I'm going to talk about these next 3 all together. I got them at the same time as I got mouse, cheese, cucumber, or something.
Jamie was on a very, I want a bunch of obscure games.
I did! Okay, so I got these 3 along with this one. So this is Murder of Crows, Loot and Run.
There's a price tag on it.
What? That's fine. $21.99 is what I paid for that. Murder of Crows, Loot and Run, and this is Alice in Wonderland, the card game. So this one is basically like just a super mean game where you're trying to spell out the word murder in front of you, but each card triggers something else that allows you to screw over and mess with what other people are doing. So that's the vibe. I love it. I thought it'd be great for spooky season. Yep. Loot and Run, I believe, is a Knizia game. Nope, I lied. It's a Christian LeMay game. But anyways, there is a series of games that is from ELO where like half of it is on the box lid and then everything else is kind of in the box. Neat. I don't know anything about it, but once again, I just love the creepy vibe theme.
Jamie is on a small box card
Small box, bigger heart. Yeah. Don't know anything about it, but I also saw it was Masked Scorpion, which is same as the Turing Machine.
It's Scorpion Mask. It's Scorpion Mask.
Then I got this, Alice in Wonderland, the card game, which is from like the 1500s. It's so old. It says it's from like no, but it's from like the
well, I know it's not from the 1500s.
Like obviously. It's from like the 60s or whatever.
It definitely looks it.
Like I don't know, can you guys see the artwork is
it just cards?
It's just cards.
It's just a deck of cards?
No, it's a card game and the cards have different things. And anyways,
wait, let me see those for a second. Oh, that is creepy looking.
But it's like the old school, like literally like the
Jamie,
Lewis Carroll
look how terrifying that is.
I know, I'm obsessed with it.
Oh. This art is terrifying.
I love it. And those are just like the instructions. Anyways, it says you can play with any amount of players. I don't know what that means. And I don't know how the game plays.
They all get possessed.
I am very excited. I love Alice in Wonderland, and I'm trying to collect all the games. So now I've got this one that I didn't even know existed.
Mm-hmm. Dice Miner we grabbed from Lancelot Games.
Mm-hmm.
We just did a quick little wrap-up of our games played with the Doolins when they visited, and Dice Miner was one that was on the top of our lists for almost all of us.
Mm.
I had played Dice Miner forever ago with a bunch of people at Dice Tower West and very much enjoyed it, but not enough to really like pay it much attention. But then we played it again, and I was like, oh yeah, this game is really good.
Sign me up.
And then we eventually grabbed a copy because it is also very good at 2-player. It's kind of a dice drafty, kind of luck-based,
You know what my
dice
favorite part
collection
is?
game.
Going cheers.
Mm-hmm.
You get to throw dice at people. And
Dice
say
Miner is
cheers.
super good. Maybe something we can play on stream sometime.
Definitely, we can play that on stream.
Yeah.
Hundo. Next up, from Bezier Games, we got Scram, which is their new party-style game, which I am also hoping to play on Thursday. I feel like we're not going to have enough time to play all these games.
No, we won't.
I don't know a ton about this game, but Rodney and the crew over at Watch It played it during their PEI party.
Yep.
And I'm excited. We love Bezier, you know, how we do with Silver Bullet.
We've
and all
never
that
talked
stuff.
about Silver Bullet.
Never.
Mm.
No, never. What's that game?
Yep.
Don't even know. Anyway, Scram, so excited. Ted Alspach is the designer of Silver Bullet too.
Okay.
So you know it's going to be good. I found this one, once again, creepy, spooky vibes at the Boardroom Game Cafe. This is Floor Plan, the Winchester Mystery House. I have played it solo already. It's a roll and write. Floor Plan is another roll and write, and this is just like a creepy
I thought I'd heard of
version.
Floor Plan.
And you're basically just building out like a home, and there's 2 floors, and one of the floors like you draw on, and then there's like a clear sheet that goes over top, and you draw the second floor on top of it, and it's basically giving you like objectives and goals.
Right.
Anyways, I played it solo.
Where does the spookiness come in?
That's a complaint that I have. There's ghost on the dice, and the ghost have like special abilities, but other than that, there's like no spook. So it was kind of disappointing, but anyways,
It's Floor Plan with a tiny bit of spook.
It's just like the, I guess the vibes, but even the vibes inside weren't, I don't know, maybe I missed something. I want to play it again. I'd like to play it at more players.
Gotcha.
Last but not least, we got Unmatched Buffy the Vampire Slayer, which is no longer in print and was sitting on the shelf at the Boardroom Game Cafe. I looked up and I was like, is that Buffy?
Mm-hmm.
So I grabbed it and I bought it because we need it, obviously.
I know that it's like, a lot of people would say it's like their least favorite.
Yeah, I mean, we don't know a ton about Buffy. I've seen a couple of episodes. Jeff has probably never seen any episodes, but I
know what it is.
We love Unmatched. I love vampires, and now there is only one Unmatched set that we do not own.
Minus the new one that's coming out.
Right. Redemption Row is the only one we don't own besides the new one, which is called, I think, Brain and Brawn, maybe?
The problem is, we can stop kind of messing around with this. Like, people know we're going to do a tournament. Right?
Shocked. Yeah, we are planning on doing an Unmatched
But the
tournament.
problem is we've been trying to, like, get everything.
Yeah.
And the problem is they keep putting new ones out. And so
Also,
it's never going to get ahead, so we just got to do it.
Yeah,
I think at this point now we just need to do it.
I think we're going to try and do it in maybe August, September-ish area. And so the one that we don't have, Redemption Row, is at Lancelot Games, so I just need to scoot out and grab that. Yeah. But once we have that, as of today, we have all of the sets.
We're not playing all of the characters, though, right? We're going to draft.
What we're going to do.
We're going to probably draft like 10 characters. I'm going to get Bruce Lee.
I'm going to get Deadpool. What?
Bruce Lee is obvious one pick.
Whatever. Anyways, remember that?
Yes.
Loser, loser, double loser, as if whatever. Get the picture. Duh.
I didn't know what that was. What was that?
That's what you used to do. Loser, loser,
I've never
double
heard that.
loser, as if whatever. Get the picture. Duh. Talk to the hand because the face don't want to hear it.
I've never heard that in my life.
You obviously weren't one of the cool kids.
Apparently not.
Okay, those are all of the games that we got. That was a lot. So about 41 games in a month. Yeesh, whoops. Anyways, that is everything that we have for you today. Now, if you are interested in buying games, much like we do, which There's lots of options, but you should first start by checking your friendly local gaming store, and for us, that is...
The Boardroom Game Cafe.
Heck yeah, it is. Do you like snacks?
I do.
As you should. Where should you get them?
Where should you go? Munch Pack.
You should go to Munch Pack and get your $5 off using our coupon. It's somewhere on the screen. Enjoy it. That is everything that we have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. If you like what you see,
please subscribe.
We hope to see you again soon. And now we say goodbye. Goodbye.
Later days.
Gym Sharks. LOL.
We don't go to the gym though.
We don't go to the gym though. Okay?
Oof.
What?
I don't have a shirt on underneath in it, like.
Scandal. X-rated, as you would say.
Like yawning as much as I
It
do.
also releases the vagus nerve. And the vagus nerve is a nerve that goes all the way down in us. It makes us feel really good. So when you yawn, it vibrates the vagus nerve. It's the same feeling as like if you need to throw up.
Because like I can't stop yawning.
Yeah, you can't stop yawning. But it's the same feeling as when if you need to throw up and you throw up and it feels good. I wouldn't know. I don't throw up. But do you know that feeling, what I mean? That's the same nerve.
Interesting.
Yeah. Anyways, there's science for you.
Man.
Your parents are coming.
Maybe Sunday, but.
Maybe Sunday.
We
can figure it out. Maybe we'll stream it. How long is it? How long are you?
Great question.
It says right there. 45 to 60. That's streamable.
Yeah, that is streamable.
We streamed for 120. Are you going to pull it out now? Yeah, you are.
I definitely want to try it out. I've not played Twilight Struggle.
You mean Twilight?
I've not played, what's the other one? Twilight Imperium.